You ready to go to the bins?
Yeah.
You want to go to the bins? You guys ready? What are we going to find? Toys?
Yeah.
Hello everybody. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. My name is Riley. I'm a full-time reseller. I resell anything and everything, but this channel is mainly clothing focused. As you could tell by my intro, I don't usually do intros like that. I went to the bins today with 3 kids, so I did include a quick intro where I brought you guys to the bins with me. Before I get into the actual haul, which is from the bins, and there's a big mixture of clothing that was at regular price at my local Goodwill, I want to know, what's the most petty thing you've done at the bins or a thrift shop in general? What is the pettiest thing you've ever done? Because today at the bins, I did something a little petty. I don't even know if that's the right word to use. I felt bad about it, but I didn't. I don't really know how to explain it. I felt bad, but I also realized like it's a competitive world out there. So anyway, we were waiting for all the bins to be brought out. And because of the coronavirus pandemic, you have to stand on an X, and it's 1 person per bin, and you have to be on the X as you're digging. Obviously you have to reach over a couple feet, that's fine, but it's just 1 person per bin. They bring all the bins out. I'm waiting patiently like everybody else is, and I got lucky. I was right in front of the shoe bin, but there was like a lot of mixed ceramic crap and like magazine stuff in it. It was just a mess. So anyway, I'm digging around. I found some Tevas, some Chacos, and then I found 1 Birkenstock clog. It's just a clog. I mean, I could probably only get like $17 or $20 out of it. So I put it in my cart thinking I'll make my rounds and see if I can find the match. If I can't find the match, I'll just put it back before I leave. Not a big deal. It's not like I found a pair of Tory Burch flats or anything. It was just 1 Birkenstock. So I'm making my rounds trying to look for it. And all of a sudden I hear from a distance someone say something about Birkenstock. Then I noticed it was, I don't know if they were resellers or if they were shopping for themselves, but it was like a group of 3 women, and one of them was like shouting, kind of shouting, just kind of maybe talking louder to get the attention of the other person she was with. I found 1 Birkenstock clog. Look for the other one. This is what it looks like. And I'm like, I have it in my cart. But I was like, I literally had a moral moment where I'm like, I really almost did just reach in my cart and grab and give it to her, but then I'm like, maybe I should just wait until she puts it back, because she's not going to leave with just 1 clog. So she's going around the whole store, and I'm like purposely making sure the clog is like at the bottom of my cart, because she brought up the Birkenstock like 5 more times after that. Like she was literally like, hey, have you seen a Birkenstock? She didn't say it to me. I didn't lie and say I didn't find it. I just didn't speak up. So anyway, after about an hour, I realized she left. So I'm like, I'm gonna go find the clog. Sure enough, it was the exact same clog. Anyway, I didn't feel really bad about it at all, but once I got home, I was kind of, and I like unbagged my stuff and I saw the clogs, I was like, am I a bad person? Because I try to be really giving, and I don't know, I felt like I did something morally wrong, but I know I didn't. So what is the most petty thing you've ever done? I guess as a reseller, actually, because that could go many ways. Anyway, I'm going to cut to the chase and show you guys the haul now. So this is a Lafayette 148, which is a higher end brand. The resale value isn't crazy high, but I think I can get about $24 out of this because this is the newer label. I do think this is silk. I'm almost positive that's silk, which is good. This is a new to me brand. It is called Figuersa, or maybe it's not even Spanish, and Flower. If you guys can't see this label very well, I'm going to try to include a little text box down below so you guys can read the brands out better. I looked up the comps because it just reminds me of something like Johnny Was. So I looked up the comps and I wasn't expecting them to be much, but the comps are pretty good. I think this is an Anthropologie brand and the comps are around like $25 to $30. This is a Madewell sweater, so I try not to pick up Madewell as much. However, it's sweater season. This was at the bins, so I think I'll be able to get like $18 out of it. Now, I know how you guys feel about soft surroundings. This is soft surroundings. I shouldn't say I know how you guys feel. Why did I say that? I know how a lot of resellers feel about soft surroundings. I did a pass or purchase game that I've been doing. I've done it like 3 or 4 times in the past month where I take you guys, I gotta stop saying that. I take videos in the thrift shop of items that I think are resellable or resell worthy, and I will do a quick video like 30 seconds long of the brand, style, and price, and then I will ask my audience on Instagram, do you think I should pass or purchase? It's literally a poll, so after 24 hours it shows me what percentage of my audience told me to pass and what percentage told me to purchase. And on my soft surroundings pieces, almost every time the majority told me to pass. So soft surroundings is not as popular in the reseller world as I thought it was. I guess it's just something that I personally pick up a lot, but it's not for every reseller, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't retail or it doesn't resell for much, but it is a bread and butter brand for me. So this is Adidas. This is Bolo, so keep your eye out for this. Adidas ATP, which is a vintage late 1980s, early 1990s Adidas. If it has the 3 stripes and it's a tracksuit, you can get about $30 out of it, sometimes more. This one I think I'll only be able to get about $30 out of. This was also on my pass or purchase game. If you guys are not familiar or have no idea like what I'm trying to explain about my pass or purchase game, my previous video, I'm going into detail about it. It's called Pass or Purchase. Obviously, because I needed to say that 17 times. So this is a Cloth and Stone halter chambray dress. I've told you guys probably dozens of times now that I need to stop picking up Cloth and Stone, but I can't. However, I have noticed a tiny resurgence in Cloth and Stone activity. I dropped the prices of most of the Cloth and Stone pieces that I had in my closet, and I have noticed a resurgence in the activity that it gets. So that's good. It doesn't not sell. Cloth and Stone does resell, but not, sometimes is it worth the $10 profit for all the work I put into it? I don't know. We'll find out. This is a Free People oversized sweater, t-shirt sweater. Is that the word? I think I'll be able to get about $20 out of this just because of the season. This is a Patagonia. I mean, I wouldn't really call this a base layer, but you could wear it as a base layer. It's just a regular Patagonia top. I bought it on half off day, so it was only $1.50. Believe it or not, plain Patagonia pieces still sell around $17 for me, even if they're just a plain color short sleeve. So I do try to pick them up. That is a newer Patagonia piece. This is Derek Lam Athleta collaboration. This is actually my second time finding Derek Lam Athleta collaboration. I didn't know much about it. I still don't. However, the comps are okay. They're not great. I guess it depends on the piece, but I do like this piece because it looks like it's layered. I'll probably list this one for around $25 to begin with. This is Sacred Threads. This is a brand that I absolutely love. It resells pretty quickly for me depending on the piece. It seems like the more earthy, the quicker it sells. I think I'll list that piece around $18. This is a good brand to pick up. Also, Sleeping on Snow. It has a cult-like following. Believe it's an Anthropologie brand. I think this is like a wool cashmere blend. It's in really nice condition. I think I'll be able to get like $30 out of this, just based on the brand. This is a Mountain Hardwear dress. Mountain Hardwear has been selling really good for me, knock on wood. And it's weird because there's so much of it out there, but I still don't have a problem moving it, which is really good. I think I'm going to list this piece around $27. This is an Eileen Fisher linen piece. I think I'm only going to list this one around like 18 or 20 because it's really lightweight. It's really simple. However, it'll be a quick flip. You guys know, if you watch me regularly, I am a bread and butter reseller. I don't have the luxury of walking into a thrift shop or a consignment shop and finding really high-end pieces that I can make $50, $60, $70, $100 off of. I make most of my money on the, clearly, like the $20 pieces, the $18 pieces with free shipping. It does add up if you sell multiple things a day like I do. The bread and butter pieces, I do make an income off of that. So just keep that in mind. Not every piece that I have is going to be like a huge flip, but it does add up. This is Marled by Reunited Clothing. I was just telling you guys about this brand and how I don't pick up their plain pieces because honestly, you can find the brand new at TJ Maxx for like 25, 30 bucks, brand new. However, this is a special piece because it's leopard, which is trendy, and it's just a long duster cardigan. So I think I'll be able to get like, I'm going to list it for 28, and I might have to price drop it, but this is the infamous pink coat. So I actually made a video, I don't even know what you want to call it, if it's a meme, I don't know. I made a video making fun of this. So I picked this up for myself. The brand is called Baxis, Mark Baxis from Los Angeles. The brand I don't know much about. I really couldn't tell that much about it just from the quick Google search that I did. But I saw this and I'm like, you know what? I need a new statement piece in my closet because I don't really have any statement pieces. So I bought it without trying it on. It just makes me look stout. I look very stout. It does not fit my body type. So I don't want to just throw it away. I am going to try and resell it. Now some of you may say, why would you want to resell something that makes you look stout? Well, because it's not going to make everybody look like a thumb. Okay, I don't have the body type for it. Okay, this may make someone else look great. It may be a statement piece for someone else, but it makes me look like a thumb or a big toe. That doesn't mean it's going to make everyone look like a big toe. Okay, so I don't think I'm a bad person for trying to resell the infamous coat because I know someone's going to try to come at me with that. VLC, this is some type of vintage like ammo vest, I'm thinking. Am I wrong? I mean, what else would it be, like hair rollers? Honestly, this has to be for shotgun shells. I don't know much about the brand. It is vintage. I don't think I'm going to have a problem moving it, but I do have to do more research on it. This was also in my infamous, wait, I don't need to use that word for this. This was also in my pass or purchase game, my most recent one, Ellie Tahari. It's an Ellie Tahari blazer, and like 83% of you told me to pass. But I bought it anyway because I like to go against the grain. Not really. I bought it because I do think this piece will sell around like $25, $26, $27. Ellie Tahari is a slow mover. I will be the first one to say that. However, my local consignment shop accepts Ellie Tahari pieces, and honestly, I think I'll at least be able to get like $20 out of it, maybe like 18 out of them. So if it doesn't sell on Poshmark or eBay, that's my plan B. This is a Carlisle collection, which was also on my pass or purchase. The majority of you told me to purchase, which I already knew I was going to purchase it anyway because it's Carlisle, new label, and it's cashmere. This is actually a set. It is the tunic and the tank top. Because it's cashmere and new label Carlisle, I think I'm going to ask about $38 for this set. We'll see. This is an Athleta maxi dress. So I think this is my first time finding an Athleta maxi dress. Athleta dresses sell around $20 to $25 for me. I don't really have a problem moving them. I think I'm going to list this one around 25, maybe a tad bit higher because it is a maxi. This is Joseph Ribkoff. So this is like an abstract, like clear sequin covered jacket. I think I'll list this one around $40 to begin with just because of the style. I might have to price drop it a couple times, but I'm okay with sitting on higher end designer brands for a little bit longer than my bread and butter ones. This is a little black dress, but it's a Kate Spade little black dress. I'm not on a game show. I don't know why I talk that way sometimes. Kate Spade. I found Kate Spade purses at thrift stores before, but this is my first time finding Kate Spade apparel. I think I'll list this one around $30. This is interesting. This is really cool. I'm glad I found this. A new, with tags, cupcakes and cashmere jacket. It says $90 to $50 on the tag. Obviously, I'm not going to get retail price out of it. You never do. I think I'm going to list it around like 55 or 60 because it is new. This is also one of my favorite brands to pick up. It's almost always a quick sale. J. McLaughlin. So this is a sequin covered equestrian pattern top. So because it's equestrian, I think I'll be able to get like 28 out of it because a lot of people will search for equestrian patterns. It's a good tag word to have. This is a new label Cobby sheer blouse. I think I'm only going to list this one around 20, but I don't think I'll have a problem moving it. This is another new to me brand. I'm going to butcher the name like I always do. Errata Silent Journey. Errata Silent Journey. It's really, I'm going to try to leave a text box in this one as well. I don't know why I'm saying it because when I go back and edit it, I'm either going to put a text box in or I'm not. I don't know why I say it beforehand. This just reminds me of like Holding Horses or like Anthropologie's Tiny, which have cult-like followings. Actually, the retail value or the resale value on this brand is pretty good. I think I'll be able to get around $30 out of this. I have another new to me brand, Totem by the Sea. So just from looking at this, I thought two things. Vineyard Vines, Lily Pulitzer. It felt like nice quality, so I thought it was worth a shot looking up the comps real quick, and the comps are pretty good. I think I'll be able to get like 25 out of this. This is a Splendid oversized hoodie. So I leave Splendid behind quite a bit now. However, based on the style, I think I'll be able to get like $22 out of this because it's super slouchy and I don't know. We'll see. I wouldn't always pick up Splendid. So take Splendid with a grain of salt. It is worth picking up sometimes based on the style. This is junk food, but it's junk food Disney. See, you see the little tiny Mickey Mouse there. It was actually hard to tell because I didn't see the little accent down here, but it's like the Mickey Mouse outline. That's the only Disney it has on the whole piece. However, it's a romper, which is really cool. Rompers sell well for me, so I think I'll list this one around 20 or 25. This is the last piece. This is a Torrid jumpsuit. Isn't that cool? I don't have a problem moving jumpsuits lately. Jumpsuits have been selling pretty well for me. So I think I'm going to list this one around $28. I have to look up comp still, but anyway. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, let me know what's the most petty thing you've done as a reseller. I won't judge. I don't think anybody else here is going to judge. I mean, I'm sure we've all had to take one for the team. So, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description to my Instagram, which I'm active on daily. It is honey.rags. From there, you can go to my website. It's honeyragsco.com. Have a lot of work to do, which I've been saying for months, but honestly, I did not realize how much of a chunk of time this would take out of my life to have my own website up. I don't think I bit off more than I can chew. I thought I would have it up and running a lot better by now, but if you're nosy like me, you can go check out my website. As always, thank you so much for watching. Happy selling, happy thrifting, and stay safe.